Good morning and welcome to Rose Red Homestead Micro Moment Monday, where we do little short videos on all kinds of topics. These are aimed at helping us to do things better or safe or lots of different variety of things. Today we're going to talk a little bit about parchment paper and one of the things that we can do with that. I love parchment paper. I have it in our food storage. Well, it's not food, but I have it as part of our emergency storage because in times of a long-term grid down situation, parchment paper can rescue us from having to clean up a lot of dishes, and thus saving us energy to heat water and save water itself. So I'm looking for a lot of different ways how to use it in the kitchen. I already use it all the time. Today we're going to be using 8x8s, and we are going to make do-it-yourself muffin liners. And these are so fun and just make our finished product look like a professional bakery product. So we're going to be using today this muffin mixture that I just mixed up this morning, and oh my gosh, is it ever good. I got this recipe from the internet, and I will be putting a link to it. I think it's a Better Homes and Gardens. It has pumpkin and cranberry and orange flavors, and ooh, yummy, yummy. So the muffin pan that I am using is an oversized muffin pans. I don't like the little tiny muffins. I much prefer the larger size muffins. And so we're going to line, this recipe was for a regular 12-cup muffin tin, the little ones, and so these take almost twice as much. There's our oven. It's ready at 350 degrees, so let's hurry this along. So the way that I do this, and we'll be doing 6 of these, is I find something in my kitchen that fits right down inside the muffin tin. And this is just a glass. You might find a can, you might have a glass or just something. And then I take an 8x8, center it, and then just do this. Put it down in the muffin cup and then put the glass in and run it around. Now these are not going to stay in here until they have dough in them. So I'm just going to finish doing 6 of these. All right, now for the filling. And I'm going to use 2 spoons. These are little silicone spoon scraper things. And I'm probably putting about double the amount of batter in here. Now, I just whack these a little bit and then look for the smaller amounts of dough to fill in the rest. Last thing we do before we put them in the oven is sprinkle them with this, it's called turbinado sugar, or sugar in the raw. It's a very coarse sugar. The molasses are evident with the color. And it has the same nutritional value as just regular sugar, so it's just a texture thing.
Just like you get at the bakery.
Yes. All right. In the oven they go. All right, there they are right out of the oven. Now, Sadly, I got some dough on some of the papers, so it's a little bit, oh, it just comes right off. Oh, that's nice. Good. I did a better job on my practice batch, keeping the papers clear. But boy, if it comes off that easy, it's not that big of a deal. Good. Okay, so here they are. And the little glisteny feature that you see is because of that sugar. And these they're so much fun. They are absolutely fun. And they pack well. I'm going to just lift one out so that you can see how easy they peel back from this paper. There's no sticking whatsoever. And here is the muffin, and it's a nice size. It's not like one of those big giant ones, but it is a larger one. And so these can just be wrapped up like this and put in a plastic bag and carried for lunch or lots of other things. So we're going to let those cool, and then we'll have a little bite. Meanwhile, I want to talk to you about parchment paper just a little bit. This video has featured the 8x8, and I wanted to show you how I use the others. And this is just exactly the size, and I always get the unbleached paper exactly the size to fit in my baking sheets. And so now this baking sheet is a little bit larger than some of my others. It usually fits pretty much the same, but nevertheless, I cook all kinds of things on here: meats and cookies, baked goods, and roasted vegetables to save a cleanup. And the parchment paper is cheaper than foil is. Now, for my half-size little sheet pans, all I do is fold these in half. Place a ruler along the curve, along the fold, and then just tear. And we have a great fit for this little pan. So these are very, very convenient. I am going to put these in our Amazon store. They have not been in the Amazon store before because I've not talked about them like this. And then I realized these are so handy to have, especially in emergency situations. And so they will be in the Amazon store, probably under miscellaneous. I think that's where I will put them. All right, so let's take a look at this muffin and break it open. The texture is really nice. Oh, that sugar on the top gives a nice little crunch. These are wonderful muffins. I've made them a couple of times and we just scarf them down. But they are great to take with us when we do our trail trips, when we are eating lunch away from home. This makes a really nice addition to those lunches. So this is just a helpful little hint for you. I hope that you will try this and then do some experimenting with other ways to use parchment paper in your kitchen. So thank you for being with us, and we'll see you again next Monday for another Micro Moment Monday.